Hello, good people of the internet, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright.
Yay!
We took a short little break to wake ourselves up because
we gotta stay up until 7 a.m. because we work overnights, and tomorrow is our first real shift.
It's weird because before we got this job, I was already staying up pretty late, pretty freaking late, to 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever. And now that I have to do it,
Struggling a little bit?
Yeah. Why is that? It's oh yeah, I can work overnights. I already stay up dead ass late in the morning anyway.
Right.
And then now I have to do it, and I'm oh no, suddenly I'm tired.
I think at least part of it is the fact that, we're expending a lot less energy not working because, well, shit, we're just staying up all night playing video games.
Yeah.
But then, at work, it's, work. And it's a 12-hour shift. Granted, we get ample breaks and whatnot, so, I mean, nothing to complain about there. But we are on our feet, working at a pretty steady pace for 12 hours.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's get started.
Yeah.
That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullet in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, he'd ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. That's it. That's your entire testimony? All of that was true?
1 a.m., the exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. Ha! It's better today too. Just like my destiny.
Oh no, Godot's another one of those fucking... It's better today too. Just like my destiny.
I mean, honestly, they all kind of are in their own right.
Yeah. So now Godot's gonna show up in the fucking poem parlor or whatever it's called.
Right.
And
you've got Phoenix there in his goth makeup and everything because he doesn't want to admit it, but he enjoys it.
And Lotta's there too. So they're all Godot shows up for the first time.
Lotta owns the country club. They all hang out and have to do their little poetry slam thing.
Right, and Godot shows up for the first time. He's like, "Wait a minute,
Mr.
Phoenix Trite?
You're here too?"
It's oh,
Miles, hey, how you doing, buddy?
Right, yeah.
Then, I'm not sure I know you, but hi.
I don't reckon we met. I'm Lotta Hart.
Oh, hi, Lotta. My name's Godot. How you doing?
Oh, I'm here, so you know what that means.
You're here for the slam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles, he's a really awesome fellow. He hooked me up not only with a sweet gig, but he recommended this place to me too. So it's really therapeutic.
Yeah.
Kind of cathartic, but therapeutic.
It is. I would agree. Miles usually just sits at the back and shakes his head disapprovingly, but we all know that he's the most emo out of all of us.
Who's the chick with the accessory?
The what?
The whip.
You're gonna have to... I'm sorry, I don't know who you're referring to.
The chick with the whip. Who was that? Franziska?
Is she at the poetry slam?
I would imagine, because even in her own right, she's still pretty, emo.
I guess.
Different, some sort of, I guess, I don't know, glam emo or something, because she's all, dressed up in different colors and whatnot. Or something.
Maybe, I guess.
I imagine she would be there, too.
Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, let's just move on. With
maybe the Gumshoe shows up on, certain days. He's got, little haikus he writes or whatever.
Oh, yeah, and, each time his pay goes down, I was like, well, time to hit up the poem slam or whatever.
Right. I imagine Larry's probably there, too, supporting whatever his girlfriend of the week is.
He's just there to pick up chicks.
He spends the entire time hitting on Lotta.
He goes there because he thinks women with low self-esteem are easy catches. Yeah.
I imagine Maya and Par will go to support Phoenix and the rest of them because they're all friends.
Right.
Wonder who else we could get in on this. Do you think Grossberg would go? Or do you think it's kind of out of his caliber?
That's out of his caliber.
Who else?
I don't know, but I think we've already gone too far with this anyway.
Fair enough. Anywho, you'd never know that from the way he's shutting it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch is slow, and my internal clock is also a bit.
1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
They ordered you there? You know, it's the first time I've gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere.
Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then?
Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this, or take that.
Take that!
Why did you say it was for later, Mr. Light? You don't say anymore. Now, what should I do? So what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000.
Money. Perfect motive for committing murder.
A perfect murder for committing murder?
Motive.
It sounded like you said murder for
A
murder.
perfect murder for committing murder!
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Motive.
A perfect murder for committing motive.
Shut up, you know what I meant.
Right.
Like,
You know, I think it was Ethan Gonzalez, one of our commentators, who said that originally they were going to have Godot drinking bourbon and smoking cigarettes, but they thought that was a bit too hard for their kids' game, so they changed it to coffee.
I mean, alright, makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's a kid's game about murder. Like, I mean, is this really a kid's game?
I mean, technically, I think it's rated T for teen at the very least.
Mm. Also, I'm not 100% certain, but didn't they have a character that smoked in this already?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was the woman from.
Oh yeah, fucking Pearl's mom, because she's got the big ass long.
No, it wasn't her. It was
Oh no, I'm sorry, not her, but fucking the mob chick from.
Yeah,
Game
from game 1 actually.
Was it game 1?
Yeah, Will Powers' case.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure that was case 3 of the first game.
That sounds accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had the first one was the trial with Payne, and then the
second
first
one,
actual case was
was
Mia.
Red and White.
Murdering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3 was Will Powers with Steel Samurai.
Right, and then the fourth one was
Miles Edgeworth.
Right, with the boat thing.
And then the 5th one was with Emma and Lana.
Right, which is a DLC thing that you wouldn't have gotten from the original trilogy.
Yeah. But it is, in fact, canon.
Right. Anywho.
But wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway!
Oh, is that right?
After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of.
An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that out of your testimony.
Yes, sir. A muddy mud skipper is in outer space has a better chance of starting than I do.
What?
I don't know. The blackmail threat didn't scare me. I wasn't going to cause trouble or anything.
Mud skipper. Isn't that a frog?
I honestly don't know. I can look it up, I guess, but we're in the middle of it, yeah. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway?
The blackmail letter said, if you don't want your identity revealed, correct?
I'm sure it was referring to the whole mask-to-mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullet didn't have anything on me.
He didn't?
Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me. So that's why Miss Delight didn't believe he was mask-to-mask. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right.
A security chief? You? And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? The perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? A perfect murder for murder, wouldn't you say?
A perfect murder for motive.
Murder for murder.
Motive for motive.
Murder courtroom. I still want to be that, I still want to see that be like a really, bizarre, futuristic game show. It's just you have people on trial and then eventually they get fed up with arguing with each other and just beat the shit out of one another. Whoever wins that gets the case.
Oh, jeez. I don't think that's a very fair way to operate. I mean, think about it. If that's how all courts operated, then honestly, whoever's the strongest would automatically win. And so,
Or
like,
the smartest.
if it amounts to a fist fight, then it would be the strongest.
Or the smartest.
How would the smartest win when it comes to fist fighting?
Because maybe instead of going for a direct blow into the chest or trying to hit the head constantly, they're hitting like the weak parts, like again in the side, hitting the stomach.
Well, even
punch
so,
them in the
they would
nuts,
still have to be
fucking-
at least somewhat athletic. Like, what if you're talking about like a I don't know, a robbery case where like there's a gang member, you know, big muscly versus a store clerk who, you know, small scrawny, you know. It's like, he stole from my store, and he's like, oh yeah, you want to fight about it? Punch the guy. Looks like I'm right. I get to leave free, you know.
I guess. I'm just saying. There are outliers and exceptions.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be very fair overall.
Murder courtroom!
Jeez.
It doesn't have to be fair, just entertaining. Like a certain other murder-based series that we're familiar with.
This isn't good.
Why? What?
I don't know. Craig left that in here.
Are those my headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, this isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. Life after being fired. Why he was fired. I think why would be a good thing to ask. Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well...
The world is filled with those who have said, I wish I never asked that.
Okay, I take it back.
Defender, please answer the question.
I needed money.
You needed money?
Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security had a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief,
You stole some data and sold it.
Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I'd never asked that.
Some people,
Yeah. I was somehow able to keep it a secret and made it seem like I quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good.
someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that.
He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry.
This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony.
Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. And it's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster.
Hey, hey.
Also, this is the first time we've had a testimony with 2 amendments.
No, it's not. Red, white.
Every single time he...
And also the chief of security. Or the chief of the police.
but there was always new testimonies. This is the same testimony, but with 2 amendments. Remember how...
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, well, the only other time I can think of is maybe in the case 3 regarding the samurai. I think maybe Lada might have had 2.
I don't think so, because remember, every single time I say, hey, every single time they ask someone to add this to the testimony or change the testimony, that's always a thing that you have to present something on. And it's always been the case. But this time, you actually, I know for a fact this is the first time we've had 2.
Okay, alright.
Because every other time, that's been what we need to press on. But now there's 2 of them, so that makes things a little bit more complicated.
Although we press on both, and then we'll see what comes of those.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby. What else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste.
So Miss DeWitt doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she?
No, it would seem... Oh, so it would seem.
I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other.
I can't believe it. This case has gotten even mine to think seriously about couples.
Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. There wasn't much in his testimony, was there?
Sounds like he was avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me.
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. We'd better be careful.
But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth.
Yeah.
So...
Well, start with the, that one. I guess, because this is second to last, right?
Well, that was the one that had us ask if we wanted to Oh,
Right.
wait. That seemed different. You used to be a security chief of KB Security, right? Yes, that's right.
The security chief, you.
Yeah,
It's revenge.
Oh,
Motive.
okay.
Right. Alright.
So
I guess
we already pressed on all these.
So then I guess it's the last one.
No, I already pressed on the last one as well.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well then. Are you sure there's 2 amendments? Because I think it's just.
Yeah. Okay, so before he only had three
Oh.
testimony. It was this
Okay.
one, and this one.
Oh, okay.
We got this one added, and this one added. So it makes me believe that I need to press one of these two.
Alright, well, I guess that's.
The black metal threat didn't scare me.
Or he fired me for selling secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that, which we already pressed on, right? Have we pressed on this?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So we need to present something on one of these, is the thing.
Blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything.
So that's what I'm wondering. I'm going to say real quick. If it didn't scare you, then why did you even bother going?
Right. Why'd you pay any attention to it?
So maybe we need
Even
to...
though this is the first one that ordered you to go somewhere, why would you follow it or care?
I'm just not sure what I need to present. No, that wasn't it.
Did you save?
Yeah.
So then, would it be something about Desi not knowing?
Well,
Can we...
I might have just did the wrong thing. Maybe... No. I was thinking maybe I could say, hey, you were here, why'd you go there? But no. Oh...
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that it was his identity? But no, because he received other blackmail letters just the same.
That wasn't it either. The music would have stopped. It didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause trouble or anything.
It didn't scare me.
No. Whoops. No. No. Yeah. No. Alright, so
Maybe the blackmail threat. Maybe the blackmail didn't, but the person writing them did?
Right, but how do we...
Maybe he suspected that it was Kane because this is the first one that told him to go to the CZO's office?
Right, but does that contradict anything?
I guess not, because I mean... He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that.
What does this say?
Precious gem to your Feminine.
That doesn't really seem to...
That doesn't really seem to contradict anything either.
Fired me for selling, didn't scare me.
I know where his office was. Okay. Start at the beginning, let's walk through this. So, that evening around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. Okay, I don't think there's any fault there.
No, I mean, technically he never actually saw him because he got knocked out, but I don't really think that.
Right, but his intention was to go see Mr. Bullard.
Yes. The black line I got told me to go there. It didn't scare me. It was going to cause trouble or anything.
Wait a second. Why would he randomly just go see Mr. Bullard if he wasn't scared by the black
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if we have anything that proves he was scared, you know?
Can we... What if he's afraid that Kane was the one that knew that he was masked to mask?
Well, what does that contradict, though?
The fact that he would be scared of Kane, even if maybe not the blackmail.
Well, I presented Kane, but it didn't do anything.
Which one did you present it on? The blackmail scary?
Yeah.
No. Well, what? Ron, the biggest thing he's afraid of is
Matt.
his wife finding out, right?
Yes.
Why?
Maybe present his wife?
Maybe that's why he wins?
Okay, it was his wife.
Huh.
Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out your secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
A certain person?
Sorry. Sorry. Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. But listen to me. My Desi, she's...
Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins.
Godot.
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault.
Well, what do you mean?
Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about.
Oh.
No, everything's falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry. That doesn't help you. Also, he's tall. Fuck.
Ooh.
Did you see his like the profile?
I think part of it might be the boots.
Yeah, maybe.
That is a long ass cape he's wearing.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick?
I didn't think it was possible to get thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes.
Clearly, there was a official motive for murder.
Actually, Phoenix, I think it's actually been longer for 20 minutes because it was kind of dumb. But, you know.
I think it's been whipped for a long time, personally.
Yeah.
2 years, I might say.
Right. Jeez.
Anyway, he stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A friendly man who cared just a little too much.
The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. What? When I came to, Mr. Bullet was lying there, dead. Oh, maybe the mask-to-mask costume.
Or, see, suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Master Mask struck him on the head from behind.
Of course, since that mean it turned out to be the culprit himself, all that was a lie.
Ha. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that.
What are you saying? I really was attacked.
We'll find out if what you say is true or not during the cross-examination.
Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client. If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. Faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it.
Godot Blend 107, attack!
Not again! Ah, I just steam dried this suit.
Dry clean?
Dry clean, yes, thank you.
That's why you should always carry backup.
Why do you carry a backup? Well, yes, actually. Pulls up a backup. Oh my god.
Of course I do.
Unbuttons a vest to reveal another vest with the same outfit.
Right. When I entered the office, there's... Oh, wait, I already read this.
Yeah.
Who was this suspicious shadow? If there was 1,000 of me and even one new, I tell you, trust me.
His dodging all of our questions is not helping us in this case.
Okay, and how was the victim, Mr. Bullard, at that time? What do you mean by how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one who hit you in the first place. That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Forget it.
Wow.
Your forehead. Yes, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack. Do you remember anything about who hit you? Well, like I said, it was a fast and powerful hit. So I think I was a little dazed for a while.
I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking.
Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him.
Just pulls out a bat, starts beating Ron over the head with it.
Jeez. That? Could you please clarify what you were referring to? Why, my Master Mask costume, of course.
Wait just a moment. Master Mask?
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Master Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KP Security.
What?
Nick, did you know about this? You never told me this.
I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either.
Even I didn't know that.
I can know your visor's smoking again.
Yeah, I know, just calm down, I'll be fine. I'm just...
Alright.
Jeez. Overloaded slightly, it's alright, I'll be fine. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets.
I'm sorry, I never had a chance to mention that until now. Wait, that's not right. You know, sometimes it just slips your mind.
My sixth cup of coffee. My sixth cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly.
I think you might have had one too many there. You're kind of slurring your words.
Shut up, I haven't had enough.
At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witness, please correct your testimony.
I'd have been killed if I hadn't been wearing my Master Mask costume. Why are you dressed up as Master Mask? Why, because I am Master Mask, of course.
What are you talking about? Master Mask's trial is being held next door.
Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Master Mask issue. So I thought I should go as him just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. Took a lot longer? What are you talking about? What do you mean by it took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught in the safe door, you see. This all happening when I was hiding Mr. Bullet's body.
What was that? Back up a second.
Yes?
You were the one that hid the body in the safe?
Well, yeah.
Inconceivable! Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking?
Question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine?
What?
The answer is simple. When they take them off.
I thought he was gonna say something like when they like soil them or something, or something to the effect of like when they mess them up, or you know, something to relate back to killing someone, you know? But when they take them off? What? When the dirty deed is done, or whatever, you know, like...
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Jeez.
As usual, I have no idea what you're saying.
You mean that Mr. Light hid the body because he's the murderer?
Ha! So you're not as stupid as you look.
His metaphor this time was really obscure. Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you?
Well, yes.
Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to the testimony.
Ooh, a second amendment.
Jesus.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh, looks like a storm his friend is brewing here and, over the fair weather judge. I panicked and hid the body in the safe. Took about 10 minutes. Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway? Well, because it wouldn't fit in the drawer. That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw the corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find this corpse, they'll think I did it.
Ha! I think you have a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body.
That certainly makes more sense.
Hold on. 10 minutes?
What is it, Nick?
You just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide a body? And spend 10 whole minutes to do it?
Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would show just what those circumstances were? Oh yeah, the buzzer, right?
Oh, yeah.
The fucking alarm's going off and blaring and and everything.
Right, yeah.
So, like, he had to fucking, well, as soon as he woke up, he fucking made a mad dash for it.
Yeah, you would think.
Trying to get the fuck out of there, and he knew all the fucking blind spots and everything because he used to work there.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some evidence.
We heard from this from Mr. Delay yesterday, didn't we?
There's not much in this testimony either.
And I bet you he's still hiding something.
I wouldn't be surprised. We'll have to draw it out of him.
I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated.
Alright, so boop, 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 boop. And then...
Present.
Actually, in the next episode we'll present it.
Alright.
See you guys next time.
Bye.